I hated my school for a very long time because the place I live in, it is normalized to beat children who misbehave and beat them brutally, for lack of a better word. I hated it till around about middle school, just before middle school. No, exactly when it started. I started to like it a bit more. I hated it at school because it had a bad. Most of the teachers, mainly female teachers, had had something big with children for whatever reason. Like most of the children at that school were like 10 or 6 to 10 at the time, and they were getting beat by sticks and steel scales, like foot long scales made of solid steel, and they were using them to beat children of all things. Like, like looking back at that time, I was pretty numb to it, but looking back, it was fucked up. Like what? If the child is not behaving, beat him with a stick. God damn it. I hated my school. I don't hate it anymore because mainly teacher changed. Like most, maybe because they were female teachers. Maybe because I was younger, but the class I was in was a younger class. But mm, during that time, most they just beat. Actually, they still do beat people, but anyways, they beat a lot of people, a lot of children, because they were not listening or not reading or not writing for whatever reason. It's insane. Like all of my years, I only respected only, but I only liked like four teachers. The rest were borderline inhumane. Like they beat children. Mind you, they were like 6 to at most 10 years old. And the place I live has this culture, like it's baked into the culture that you stop beating children when they become old enough that they will beat you back. Like, you decrease them. Before that, they beat the hell out of them. It's just normalized where I live. And I hate the idea. And I hate being on the receiving end of it. Mind you, I have been on the receiving end of it multiple times, personally. I really hated my school till around about middle school. That is when it started to change because I guess we got older, and that that's it. We got like the whole class got older. The students get older, and maybe because the teachers became male teachers, like maybe, or maybe because they the understood children more, because I mean they maybe remember their own selves being our age, but whatever the reason may be, they are the teachers now tend to be less violent. I mean, when they get pissed, then they do get pissed. They beat children like much harder, but in general, considering that this is normalized, it is much better in middle school. So, in my experience, my middle school and my high school is better than what my primary school was. Like, I don't get it. Why are they? Why are people here so violent? This is why I don't like talking about the place I live in. It is one giant shit, just a giant pile of shit. This place sucks. Ugh. I hate my own country because it's a lawless land. Anyways, that's not point of the point of the video. Problem with this was mainly because the we children and the punishments were fairly harsh, not really that harsh, but changed after middle school. I had a few teachers, female teachers, who were nice, probably because their own children were around our age, and maybe they understood our us as young children, young young people better, but they were maybe they understood us better, but they weren't as violent as before. Like it's beyond normalized. But then we change from female teachers. Our system is like you have female teachers for around about 7 years till seventh or eighth grade, and then when you enter high school, you you get male teachers. They all get replaced. Like middle school, some female, some male teachers. In the high school, they're all male. There is a lot of gender problems here, but hey, not the point of the video. Anyways, as I moved into high school, it was much better. My experience, like as I said, our culture here is like you stop beating children when they become old enough that they would beat you. I guess it's a good thing, but you shouldn't have done it, weirdos. Anyways, that is a culture here. They get less violent the older you become. Teachers, and this also extends to parents. Some parents. Anyways, this changed when I went to high school. High school, our sirs, our male teachers, they were just less aggressive and less kill 'em on sight, kind of mad. Like they weren't as aggressive. Like when, but they were much more. They hit much harder when they got pissed, which did happen. And if they got pissed, you would get an ass whooping of a lifetime. Like it, it rang. They would hit a person, slap a person on their back, and will ring out through the entire classroom because they hit so hard. But as with all things, it got much better. Teachers just got. I just got lucky in my middle school and high school. I'm getting lucky. They either don't care enough to beat you, are too short and probably terrified, and or just chill people. That's that's about it for me. So, bye.